Hello, peoples of the interwebs. I knew it. I just knew it. Okay.
No, I'm actually genuinely gonna throw everything away.
Matt, how many did you put in here?
I didn't put them in there.
What the actual hell have you been doing? Oh, wow. Okay, so last episode we made a farm. So all our hunger problems are now just as bad as they were.
Have it.
And so I went towards the lava to destroy the rings. Oh,
No.
I can't remember what the Lord of the Rings thing are.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounded rehearsed. Be honest, how often does that series of words occur in your household?
Probably quite often.
I'm going to redo mine.
It was like huge.
I think I'm happy. If you're gonna redo yours, are you gonna make it elsewhere or?
I might do it on top of the mountain,
I'm going to do it really
like
close,
above you guys.
but not.
Yeah.
Just not in that bit.
So would you mind if I turned your area into, say, an extension?
Yeah, that's alright, as long as I can keep my stuff.
And yes, viewers, I am back in the mine again, hitting stone with stone tied to a stick. But this is the pinnacle of
I
entertainment.
was about to build my house here.
Right.
Matt's a fail, Matt's a fail.
Matt's
What?
a fail.
Why
Yes, he is.
was that even relevant?
It wasn't.
It's always relevant. It's true.
Oh.
Wiggly,
I rest my case.
You are some of the most confusing people I have ever come across.
Not as confusing as you.
You what, Wiggly, mate?
Hashtag more.
Kid. A hashtag mall kid. Yeah.
What's a mole killed? There. What? Help.
I don't know.
Words failure. Words failure. Whoop, whoop.
Ah,
Well, it wasn't.
I'm in your house.
Don't bring a zombie to my house.
Don't leave a zombie at me when I'm starving and
Common
I
etiquette
don't have a
in
weapon.
Minecraft. Don't lead a zombie to my house.
Do you want
Sorry,
some
mate.
hashtag
Sorry,
bread?
mate. Hashtag bread.
You can't have it because I'm going to need
You wiggly hashtag bread what, mate?
What?
What? Okay, it's you wiggly hashtag bread for me.
I want to make a temporary house. Well, you know, actually no, I've already kind of
Nothing's
made
ever
one.
permanent with you, is it? I mean, you've still got that temporary brain that someone lent you. So how is brainless Steve?
I won't actually. Is it a creeper?
I really wish I could be
Every
there to see
8-year-old
this.
playing Minecraft.
No, shut up.
Or
It's
no,
just
every
fair
8-year-old is originally,
destroy
what's
my
this
house.
green thing? Boom.
What is actually in my furnace?
What?
Steak!
Ah!
Yes!
Steak. You've
Matt
had steak all this time.
He committed suicide because he didn't have any food.
So,
Oh well.
that's basically equivalent to saying, oh no, Christmas is ruined. The turkey's in the oven.
Name.
Someone just shot me. Oh, that was full damage.
Oh no, it's like somebody just jumping off a building. Oh no, I've been shot as they hit the ground.
Today in English, we were doing, like, we had to write a newspaper article and we were doing, like, a good heading. And then there were examples in this PowerPoint. And there were ones like, one-armed man applauds helpers of charity or whatever. I'm gonna build a giant tree on top of a mountain.
Wiggly, why?
Because
Just because he wants a giant tree. Just because trees and him have the same IQ level doesn't mean he can't plant trees.
be as weird as you like.
And no one will judge me.
Well, people deciding whether or not to watch your channel.
Yeah, well, partnership is meh. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm a partner of a network now.
That's
More on
the
that later.
That's a
thing.
That is a thing. More
I
on
think it
that
might be a
later.
thing. Okay.
I'll make a separate video explaining stuff that's going to happen. But not much will happen.
Fun.
Oh, spoilers.
Not in tomorrow's episode of random TV thing that has nothing to do with anything. Not much is going to happen today. I'm going to sit down and do nothing, and then the entire...
Why did you randomly change accent?
Because accents need to change in the middle of sentence. I live in a world where accents change in the middle of sentence.
Why would you two partner? This is what the network has to look forward to.
Yeah.
Change accents.
Sorry, Vulture. Oh dear.
Wiggly what?
You wiggly what? Says Katie.
Wasn't
This
saying
series,
to you.
in a nutshell.
Yeah. Katie just says you wiggly what. Perhaps that should be a new
Oh.
series of mine. This week on Katie Says Wiggly What, mate. Where are you then?
Oh, story straight. Matt and me are sharing headphones at the moment. I have one and he has the other. And he keeps moving away from me, which is rather annoying.
Barely.
Hashtag high budget YouTubing.
Oh, everyone, we're on 1.8, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Well,
I was trying to say that earlier. Yeah, we're on we are on 14W03B in order to keep this series. Added basically another element of what on earth's going on to this series.
Add another element of swagginess.
Yes, that's exactly it. That was exactly the kind of phrase I was going for. Thank.
Or a squiggly rat.
And you're a squiggly Matt.
Oh!
Burn. Wendeline, you're back. I found
Really?
Wendeline.
I'd prefer an
When?
iron farm, Jeb.
Wow, Matt, you're so stupid.
Iron farms were never an intended feature, Matt.
They're not exactly legit.
I don't care. I like them.
She's gonna kill me.
What?
Wendeline.
Wendoline's dead.
Oh, she was
No.
looking at me.
That's what you thought, but in fact you were wrong. She was in fact in Morocco with an accountant.
I think she thinks that I am Matt's new girlfriend.
Oh,
That's just
his sister.
mucked up.
You're my sister?
I'm going to murder. I have murdered Wendeline.
Yay! I'm now at half a heart.
Do you really care about your iron and gold farms?
Yes.
If
Anyone
you
have
don't,
any food, by
then
the way?
stab Matt in the face. If Matt is dead by the end of next week, we will assume that no one cares. There's a zombie here. I think he's trying to knock on my door.
It's actually
Not
Katie.
happening.
To
Is that
open
where
the
your
door.
diamonds are? No.
No. No, just don't start. You won't find them. There are no
don't think they are.
diamonds in the ceiling. They're not even in the house. So
Tell you what is in the house.
I do not approve of your having a head.
I do not care that you do not approve.
Honestly, I really hate it when people have heads.
Me too.
I don't hate you, mate.
Especially the politicians, because they insist on talking out of them.
You're not allowed to say wiggly trees in my house, mate.
You're not allowed to say in my house, mate.
What is happening? What is that noise?
What is that noise? What is that noise?
Another thing that your thingy thing will have.
My thingy thing.
Forward to.
Your thingy
No, I don't know about you, but which thingy are you referring to?
I'm a decorator.
Oh, don't let the creeper in. It's yours.
I'm a decorator, you mate.
Really?
Oops.
What was that?
It was part of your old house blowing up.
Hashtag YOLO!
Oh, for hell's sake. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
Doesn't know where he is. Can't kill him. Stop me.
Whoop. Oh, God.
Oh no, what happened?
Oh, phew.
Oh
That was-
no!
Guess what nearly happened?
What?
You exploded.
Very close, actually.
I'm a flying zombie!
What?
This is actually quite a nice temporary house so far, I must say. Come have a look, someone.
Someone is on the way.
Someone could bring food and we could have a half-finished temporary house party.
I'm going to drop in sometime. Hello. So,
Oh dear.
I wonder who this Roman god of swag is. Katie, do you know the Roman god of swag?
No.
Seems a bit
Hmm.
suspicious.
It does seem a bit suspicious, really, doesn't it?
I didn't think that would work.
Did you just...
I didn't think that would work.
1 point, that is actually a 1.8 thing.
The Roman god of swag killed pointless...
I told you that. Again and again.
Right, okay.
If we're telling ghost stories, it needs to be dark.
Okay, that's an idea, except it might spawn mobs.
Oh well. It'll be more real.
I don't
It doesn't
know-
matter, only the house will explode.
Oh, shut up. It was a dark winter night in Minecraft.
You what bread, hashtag wiggly what, mate?
I said it was a cold winter night in Minecraft.
We sang this again.
It was a cold winter day in Minecraft. Cold winter day. It was a cold winter's night in Minecraft. And Matthew was installing yet another temporary base. When suddenly he was trampled to death by a mushroom cow.
Yay!
Matt was building yet another temporary pointless base. Where he
Pointless game of Pointless Base 49, am I right?
his 49th pointless
on the-
temporary base. He did not like permanent solutions. He also did not like useful things, such as not having
Rude.
an automatic food dispenser.
That was good. It wasn't like it gave you
As
so
you
annoying.
can see, viewers, this is proving my point quite nicely. Anyway, one day, Matt fell in love with a witch called Wendoline. Matt was kind to the witch for a few days, until his sister murdered her, out of fears that Matt was becoming too attached to the witch's magic juices. Then one day, when Andrew was out in the fields attempting to find skeletons to murder because they existed, he rediscovered Matt's girlfriend. Andrew then decided that Katie had it right in the first place. However, that very same night, a large amount of zombies were feasting on Matt's brain.
Is that you?
Their
making
commander,
sounds?
Wendeline. The evil witch.
It's Herobrine.
Oh, it's
Of course it is. The commander, Wendeline, the evil witch, who would possess the zombies into ripping up Matt. To be perfectly honest, I can perfectly understand why they'd want to do that. Thank you for watching, everybody.
To be quite honest, I did switch off during that story. There's a creeper right outside the window.
Okay, we'll deal with this and then we'll end the episode again.
Ah! Just take a screenshot. Oh. You didn't take a screenshot of Skeletrate, hate Andrew.
Oh, you make
What?
no zombie mode.
That's his name.
I'm really confused.
Ha! Dealt with it.